mangari kudara nyarunen everything ko panya rumi panya yurajun ko langarin jago kampurar pa ko palyanin everything ko palyanin ngajanang.
So this new method for monitoring fire management out in desert country isn't about telling people what to do, isn't about changing what people are doing. It's just about recognising the great work that's already happening out in these areas, about demonstrating the benefits of traditional burning practices, as well as the burning work that rangers are doing, ground burning, aerial burning, and telling that fire story to a broader audience, people outside the desert that don't have the opportunity to see or understand these landscapes.
We started with looking at a map that rangers have painted, describing country and placing different parts of country in an abstract kind of way. That helped us find place at the start. And then we've been looking at different aspects of fire, different vegetation stages and different scales and sizes and intensities of fires, and try to map out if things are done right or if things are done wrong. So we've been sitting down together looking at different photos and different animals in those contexts as well. And then we've also been doing some driving around and putting those ideas in place and looking at different stages of fire, regrowth firsthand, and using that to help get a better picture of the theory we've been talking about on country. That's helpful for understanding things more deeply.
What we found is that the Kiwirrkurra TOs really connect fire to place. So it's been really important to be ground truthing and to be talking about the spinifex ages and everything standing in those different fire scars.
Ruby
lives in the big jumpy.
Your big jumping living.
Is that behind you, that one?
Your big ngarin ninno.
See the holes in the big jumpy.
They growing again.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And these ready same time?
You are same time this mob.
Yeah,
Yeah, same time. They growing from fire now. Different one, this one.
I think that's been really important, making sure that we're not creating some kind of project or monitoring thing that's away from country.
It's like a burnt area, so a lot of new plants have grown and there's a lot of animals coming around this area looking for their favorite, tucker. Before here there was like spinifex and it's a lot harder for them gumrods to grow. That's why it's important to go out burning on country in a cultural way,
It's been really good having a lot of elders come out with us on this trip. They hold a lot of fire knowledge and first-hand experience burning on country for their whole life since they were little kids, really. That's where a lot of the knowledge in this workshop has been coming from. We've had some younger people here with strong voices and strong understandings as well, but having that mix as well is just, it's almost a bit of school sitting down here. Like there's been some knowledge transfer to do with fire, to do with traditional way and to do with whitefella way.
Yeah, that's why we burn him every little bit, not much, little bit each. Growing now, flowers, everything.
So the workshop this week is one of a series that we're hoping to run over the next couple of years, working with different ranger groups and TOs from across the desert, particularly the spinifex dominated deserts. So we're in Kiwirrkurra this week, but later in the year we're heading to Nyangamata, which is rangers are based in Bidjidanga, south of Broome. And then next year we're going to do some more workshops talking to groups more south in the desert in areas of lower rainfall.
People do have strong opinions of what right way fire is, and that's been really fantastic for us to be able to mould a project around what people want, and what's important for them, for their country.
The last couple of days we've been sitting down together at camp, trying to break down with Anangu here, with rangers and with IDA about what makes right way fire for Anangu, trying to find some point of translation between Anangu and whitefella way, just to bridge that gap so we can find a way to measure these positive things quantitatively.
By the end of the project, we should have a good understanding of how different groups all across the desert see fire, how they see good way fire, and be able to calibrate the products that we get from satellites and other remote data sources with how people see country, what country looks like on the ground.